kicking an onside, and they get it. Nice aggressive mindset, and it's rewarding.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that one.
Coming after it. Blasted as he lets it go. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Ward. And they're not on the same page there.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
It's good. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Coming out with it, it's Taylor. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got an alley. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. It's complete. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
Finds his big tight end.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Just a little off. Incomplete. The Golden Gophers want to crank the tempo. They'll go back to the ground. Fights off a defender. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. They're not into 3s. They want 6s. And to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on 4th. And into the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Minnesota! Just blinding speed. Speed that almost paralyzes defenders.
When you got a quarterback with that much speed, you got to find tricky ways to put more speed on the field, spy the quarterback with somebody that's really, really fast. And even when you do, a lot of times he still makes plays because he's that dang fast and that explosive.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up.
Get set.
Back to pass, it's Brosmer. And the defense comes up with a sack, but I think that penalty flag is going to wipe it out. It's going to be a 1st down for the offense. Defense in the neutral zone. And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's John. And the ball is loose on the return. Almost a disaster on that return, but they jump on it and they'll maintain possession. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. He's got it. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. That kind of play is just vintage Hurricane receiver play.
I mean, big-time playmakers on the outside. The list is long for Miami, but finding those elite speedsters down in the state of Florida, it's not a hard job.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. He's going to pass. Quarterback extends the play. He's going to run it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down for this offense. He wants to throw. Now adjusting. He'll turn it loose out to the right. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
Really nice job by the defense. Understand, that QB starts to roll out to his right. I got to continue to play the deep pass down the field. I can't just run up and try to go tackle him. Nice coverage down the field, which led to the incompletion.
And the Canes racing to the line in the hurry-up. They keep attacking through the air. Trying to get behind the defense. He's got it down the left side. Oh, look out. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
And the Hurricanes look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw, it's Ward. Dances away to buy time. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They have got to shore up their play in the back half.
And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
And back to the air on second down. He's got him this time. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They have set the tone in this one already inside a minute to play in a wild first quarter. 6-9-1, looking to move it through the air. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
First down here for the offense. Trying play action. Starting to feel a little pressure. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. To throw, it's Ward. Throwing deep. And he makes the catch inside the 15. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. From the gun. Moves around to clear up the vision. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Canes. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. And he grabs it. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The two-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead.
That keeps the score. Miami 22, Minnesota 6.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
This one away.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. He'll come out throwing on first down. And that will fall incomplete as we have played one quarter, a quarter in which they tried to wrap it up with a huge play.
Miami 22, Minnesota 6.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work.
Ringo, Ringo.
Back to throw, it's Brosmer. Swings it out to his running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really good job by the defense being disciplined. They sneak the running back out. You see it. Keep outside leverage and go make us tackle in space on a guy that's used to breaking tackles, used to making plays.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Perhaps emboldened by converting a fourth down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down.
You got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of downs.
Throws to the tight end. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. And the Golden Gophers will hustle to the line.
Oh, man. The quarterback almost just threw his second interception on as many drives. He's trying to fit that football in there. It gets tipped up in the air. He's lucky that wasn't picked up.
Now facing a third and long. They want to just keep throwing it. Caught in the backfield. It's Taylor. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. This offense has been money on fourth down here in the first half. They'll try to make it 3 for 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got him, and they convert. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, fourth and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike. We've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last fourth down there.
Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on defense is taking some punches. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Back to throw, it's Brosmer. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
Now after the misfire, it leaves him with 3rd and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. Off play action on 1st down. Quick strike complete. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quarterback adapting. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And he hauls it in inside the 30. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. This is who the Canes are. Speed at wide receiver. Santana Moss, Andre Johnson, you name it, the list goes on, and this guy can join that list.
You know, it's fun. It's fun when you're recruiting the state of Florida and you can throw a rock and hit somebody that can run a 10-200. That's really nice.
Touchdown, Hurricanes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. To the air. It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. Throw into the end zone. It's picked off. Pass to 50. Pass to 30.
The 2-point attempt is no good. That keeps the score. Miami 28, Minnesota 6.
This is ultra aggressive. Still in the first half. Got the lead and going for the onside kick. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Comes out throwing on 1st down. He slings it deep to the left. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
I know it was incomplete. I'm okay with it. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He's got it. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Miami!
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. They want to throw. They fake it, and the kicker's looking to pass. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into the 2-point conversion.
Miami 36, Minnesota 6.
A quick timeout call by the kicking team here.
Timeout, Miami.
They want to get the ball right back here in the first half. They've got the lead and going for the onside kick. And the kick bounces out of bounds. They will not get the onside attempt, but they will draw a flag. Offense set on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the grab on the left. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning. morning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. He's looking to throw it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. The Golden Gophers headed quickly to the line. Back to throw, it's Brosmer. Fires to the wideout. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be third down.
Nothing's working right now in the pass game for this guy. This is the nightmare scenario. He's already been picked off 3 times. That one got swatted away. Lucky it wasn't another interception. This quarterback...
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. How good has this offense been on fourth down, converting all 3 times, and they're lining up to go for it again. The completion well past the sticks. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out.
Forget the kick, he's going to throw it. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the 2. They are way down, and they'll try to cut into it by getting this onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Looking to go up top on first down. He'll take a shot. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it.
Complete.
Down, instead it's second down.
That just shows you how much this quarterback trusts his baller wide receiver. He was double covered on that play, and still the QB tried to force it over to him.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
And there's going to be a loss on that play, just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. And here comes the offense on second down.
29 Philly.
He's looking to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on third and long. And the Golden Gophers will line up to punt it. Oh, he's not punting. He's going to throw. On the move, he fires. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
It's really hard when that quarterback gets outside the pocket because it cuts off half of the field. Once he starts to roll out, everybody starts to sprint to the other side of the field. You know you're not going to throw it across your body going to the right. Great job by the defense closing it off and making the interception.
They'll start this drive with a pass. He'll throw one to his right. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
Ooh, the defense so lucky that was not a touchdown. The offense saw an opportunity to take a chance and take a shot, and they executed that play beautifully.
This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, first and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. Trying to get to him. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly Dropping back, it's Ward. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Touchdown, Canes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
On to attempt the try. Here's the snap. Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into the two-point conversion. They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You have got to make them pay for gambling.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Caught in the backfield, it's Taylor. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that'll do it here in the second quarter. Halftime has arrived, and we head to the studio.
Minnesota 17.
The kickoff team out there set to boot it away.
Set to kick this one away.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line.
The O-line gets an attaboy for that play. How about the time they gave their quarterback? Beautiful pocket. They allowed him to survey the field, find his open guy. This offensive line, they are gelling early.
Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play. That is the last thing you want on first down as an offensive sack. Now it's second down. He rifles one deep to the left. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. Touchdown, Hurricane! And the route is on. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job.
The fake, and he wants to throw. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Golden Gophers want to move quickly. Scanning the field, it's Brosmer. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You know, you play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
They'll run play action. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 20. Touchdown, Miami! And the pummeling has started.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the 2. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Line gets set, first down. Fast motion from the offense. They'll throw it on first down. Floating away. Looking for his man in the middle. And that one's going to be incomplete. I don't think he got a foot down along the back of the end zone. Quarterback empties his backfield. The back goes in motion. The jet sweep pass. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Canes moving quickly to the line. Quick pass on the fly motion. They stopped him cold in the backfield, and all he needed was inches on third down.
That's a great job executing up front by the defense.
Oh, what a call. It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. And the pass is incomplete off the fake field goal, and sometimes you just outsmart yourself. You want to be bold and daring, but sometimes you got to know when to just take the 3. To the air, it's Brosmer. He's got his man. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. He's looking to throw. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. To the air on first down. Buying some time. Got a wide open receiver. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10.
And I love that play call. There's a great example of sudden change situation, right? Your defense gets the turnover. You get it right back. The very first play, let's be aggressive. Let's take a shot and see if we can catch the defense now.
Going for it all. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty and it's a turnover. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wastes no time and comes out throwing, using the quick game. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down.
And you can tell they set up the screen action, but how about the ability to adjust, right? I see what the defense is giving me. You gonna leave that open? Okay, I'm gonna take it right now.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10.
When you run those routes, those curl routes just like that, those DBs are gonna break when you go to throw the football. So you better put that thing on a line, and the QB did there. Put it on a line, great job, great catch, first down.
They get to the line quickly. Now the play fake. Slings it downfield and wings it incomplete. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Looking to throw, it's Brosmer. Hit as he throws. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Motion from the offense. On fourth down, going to the air. Quick completion on the out. And he just runs out of bounds, and I think he's short. I think he misjudged where he had to get.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down. They were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
They'll throw it on first down. Buys a little time with his feet. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, if I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass.
Looking for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. Third and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock him up man-to-man, everybody on an island, and everybody won. They get the incompletion now setting up for it.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Golden Gophers come to the line in the hurry-up. They go to the ground. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Going up top on first down. And the pass is incomplete. It's the final play of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Looking for a man, it's Brosmer. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few.
And you see on that play the confidence that he has in that playmaker on the perimeter of the field. He's already had a couple catches in this game. It seems like he's always open. And right there, nice job fitting that football into a small space and great awareness by the receiver and getting his feet down in bounds.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue!
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they can't make the connection on fourth down, and they'll turn it over.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like, it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive, and this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the fourth quarter.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He'll let it go down the right side. Another interception. That's his fourth.
And the Golden Gophers.
He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Gets it out quickly. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. This dude is putting up numbers. He just cracked the 150 mark in receiving yards.
Man, he's a weapon, Reese. He runs routes, he's fast, he's great with the football in his hands, and he can...
And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. Touchdown, Canes! What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Only reason you can think of for the onside kick here is they want to stick it to him. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Got a man. It's Jackson. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Golden Gophers are in the hurry-up. Trying to find his man on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now through the play caller, certainly through the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Throws for the tight end. Complete downfield. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. And the Golden Gophers are on the move. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Wants to throw. It's Brosmer. Makes the catch. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota!
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
And he added the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. They were ready for the onside. It's loose. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And he hauls it in at the 25. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep...
Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Bounced right back to them.
We know this quarterback is dynamic with his running ability, and on the two-point attempt, they tried to use his legs to get it in, but the defense was there to stop him short.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And the kicking team's going to call a timeout.
Timeout, Minnesota.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Set to kick this one away.
And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking for a man. It's Ward. He lobs one high down the left side. And he reels it in inside the 30.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Buys a little extra time. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Number 3.
How about the bomb by the offense? The Hail Mary, they go deep. The defense knows it's coming. But where are they? Where is the defense? You got to stay as deep as the deepest and make sure this doesn't happen. The Hail Mary to success.
They fake it, and the kicker's looking to pass. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout.
Minnesota, 30.
Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. They stripped it out. Oh, looks like the offense was able to recover it. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Dropping back, it's Brosmer. He's got the back in the middle. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one.
On the field goal.
That is no good. Hoping to cut into that lead, and they did not. The lead is huge.
Minnesota.
Man, that was going to be a bomb. There are a lot of NFL kickers that wouldn't make that field goal.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. He wants to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off the bootleg and rolling out. They're bringing heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. the bootleg to buy a little space. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
It's 4th down now, and this likely the final snap before the 2-minute warning. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into two.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent. Forget this day ever happened.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass, it's Brosmer. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchdown and a little window dressing here at the end of the game.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
He gets it in there for the 2, and they'll chop a couple off that lead. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming in this one. They went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job for him today.
And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Well, they missed the field goal. That's about the only thing that hasn't gone their way in this one.
Well, that's now the 2nd missed field goal for this kicker. And I tell you this, you can't blame the weather for all this. This is a beautiful day. He needs to do better executing these field goals.
And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. The Golden Gophers in the hurry up. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. They almost had another interception. Is everybody clear on who's wearing which colored jerseys? From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Timeout, Miami.
The offense has already gone for it 5 times on 4th down. Maybe the 6th time is the charm. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down.
I think after failing on the 4th down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
Looking to move it through the air. He'll pull it down. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
No, no good. Because no game is perfect. which will have something to gripe about in film.
And you got to wonder about the confidence of this kid. It's been up and down, 1 for 4 now in this game kicking after that miss.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Brosmer. Looking left. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. He wants a big play here late. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better